curb on the inside, there, and then the next one. Back on some power there. Okay, that's it, good. Full throttle down. Keep it going. And brake. Down to fourth, down to third. Off the brakes, in you go. Squeeze in the throttle. Now run out to the curbs on the left, right out there. That's it, just accelerate. Stay on the right hand side, stay behind these guys, and change down. That's it, now off the brakes, turn in. Brake again and change down. Nice and wide, turn. That's it, just bring it in tight. Now you can squeeze on that power, let it run wide. That's it, and full power. Good, just use the revs, let them build up. Good, we'll pull out and overtake. Lovely, keep going. And brake there. Good, change down, keep braking. Now ease off the brake pedal there. Let the car settle on the inside, then squeeze on some power. That's it, stay wide, roll back in. Keep it coming round, nice and patiently here. Now let the car run wide off the corner, bring it round, and brake, change down a second, keep that brake on all the way into the corner. That's it, that's how you can keep it tight there, by braking right the way into it. That's good, full power straight down, now brake, change down to third, off the brakes, roll in. Now just squeeze in the throttle, but let it run wide, right out towards the curbs. That's good, back to the right hand side. So power down, little brake, down a gear, off the brakes, roll that speed in, then brake, change down, nice and wide. Good, off the brakes, just patience, and squeeze in that power, let it run, that's fine, straighten her up, bit of stability control there. There we go, we've got our safety net. That's good, keep going. Good, and brake. Change down. Good, ease off the brakes there. That's it, wait for it, and squeeze in some power. Good, round we go. Stay out wide at first, and bring it round. Right, we're actually going to head into the pits this lap. We'll take a normal line here, and this time we'll brake, but we'll go straight ahead. There we go. And we'll just come in for a quick chat. How do you feel so far?
Yeah.
Quite capable, aren't they?
Yeah, very capable. As you say, it kind of saved us once this line.
Yeah, it'll always help you out there. Just felt that little kick back from the car, just to bring it back into line. That's it, we'll park up with these guys there, just alongside, it'll be fine. There we go. So it's quite capable, but that's just in the standard trim at the moment. The more you do, the easier it gets,
yeah.
You know, when you know where you're going, you know the car, you build your confidence, you know, it gets easier as you go through. But let's change around just a few of the settings and see if you can, you know, feel any difference. Admittedly, a little harder in the wet to feel a big difference in a couple of the areas, but in some cases even easier. So first of all, we've got the gearbox. 3 positions, we're in standard at the moment, just everyday use. Still pretty smooth and pretty quick, but if we put it up to R mode, that reduces the time it takes to change gear. Right. Quite a bit as well, actually. When you're really going quick, it can give you about another 10 mile an hour down the straight. Right. It's that quick. Then we got the suspension, and for the track, we go up to R again, and that stiffens it right up. So it takes the roll out of the car and helps it to change direction a little easier. Now in the wet, arguably, it might be slightly easier in some cases in standard mode, just having a little bit of roll because it's slippery. We'll have a little look at it. I don't think you can tell too much unless you're really like 100% leaning on it. But one that you can probably feel the most is the stability control. At the moment, standard, that's where it was. Quite good for the wet really, because it doesn't allow you to get too out of shape before it will help you out. And certainly for the road, I wouldn't have it in anything other than that. If we put it to R, it's still on, but it reduces the sensitivity. So it will allow the car to slide and give you much more freedom until it will kick in.
Right.
Still quite safe and it's still there, but you know, what it forces you to do is be a bit smoother with the throttle when you're putting it down coming out of a corner,
right.
or makes you use a little bit more of the width of the track on the exit, just to drive the car yourself more, so it doesn't want to take over as much. And even in these conditions, on that setting, it's quite comfortable. It's quite nice, really. It does give you a good chance to really feel everything.
Sure.
We're going to have a little play at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll go and do it. So same again. In manual mode. And we're off. That's it. Third gear for the pit lane. We'll just give it a gentle cruise down. Right, so obviously same track, all the same. So get back into your rhythm, and then we'll keep it flowing. Okay, right. So we'll just stay within the blend line again. We'll change up a gear. That's it. Keep it coming round. Okay, right. Squeezing a bit of throttle there, and up to fourth gear. So straight down to the yellow cone. Don't worry too much about the braking. We'll lift off and turn to the inside. That's where you'll want to brake there, down to third gear. That's it, off the brakes, roll in. This is where it'll allow you that little bit more freedom. So squeeze in that throttle, out nice and wide. There you go. Back to the right hand side. And we'll stay in fifth gear. Just keep it going down the straight there. Lovely. And brake. Good. So down to fourth. Down to third, ease off the brakes. Now get it in nice and tight, but patience with it here. Now squeeze it on. Good. Round and back to the inside. Just nice and patient here so you don't leave the inside. Then let it run out wide. That's it, bring it round in an arc and brake. Change down. Keep that brake on into the corner. That's it. A bit more pressure, that's all you need there. That'll keep it a bit tighter on the way in. That's it. Good, just keep it going. And brake, there, change down. That's it, now off the brakes, in you go. Now start to squeeze on that power. Nice and wide. Frying up quite quickly. Change up. That's good. Little brake, then off the brakes for the turn. And then brake again and change down. That's it, in nice and tight. Just patient with the power. And now let it run wide. Start to straighten it up. There you go. Good, makes it a bit more exciting there. Good, and brake. So, down to fourth, down to third. Now off the brakes, nice and wide. Then cut in. There's patience here, and power. Good, in you go. Nice and wide at the beginning, then bring it onto the inside. Just keep it patient there. Now wide. Bring it around, and brake. Hard, change down, keep that brake on, onto the inside, and that'll help you keep it tight. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Good. Lovely, keep it going, and brake there, change down, that's it, change down, off the brakes, turn, now just squeeze in that throttle, let it run wide, that's it, back to the right hand side, good, keep going, little brake, and off, turn, that's it, brake, change down, that's it, just make sure you lift off that brake for the turn, just give it a chance to settle, and squeeze in the throttle, let it run wide. That's it. Good, go for it. Lovely. And brake. Change down. So third gear towards the yellow. Off the brakes. Let it come back in. That's it. And squeeze in that power. Lovely. Out wide at first. Bring it onto the inside. Just stay patiently there for a second.